What's up, y'all? So today's video is going to be weird. It's going to be bogus. I apologize right off the bat, but last night I filmed the video and it was just one of those days where, you know, the food wasn't exactly what I was expecting. I was trying to make it work, but just my brain really wasn't working either. And then it all piled up to the point where I just shut off the camera like halfway through the video, and I was done. And I was going to film another video today, but I actually have some stuff going on. Don't want to sound like I'm making too many excuses. Don't really want to sound like I'm complaining too much, but I guess I will anyway. So it's hard for me to, like, when I film a video and I'm eating the food, I can't just, like, if I mess it up, I can't just do it again because, you know, I'm full. I'm full off the food, so I can't just reshoot it. So it's kind of like a waste of a day to me, like waste of my meal, my food for the day. It just triggers me a lot. From the jump of this video, I knew, like, damn, this food doesn't really look, it looks like brown water, you know what I mean? And the presentation was off, and then I was trying to make it work. A lot of time, like, I have uploaded a couple fail videos in the past, but usually I'll just push through these videos and then I'll just upload it as like a fail. A lot of them I'll just kind of completely scrap and just call it, take an L. But this one, I don't know, like I said, I actually got some stuff going on today. You'll see soon, maybe not, but yeah. Anyway, I was triggered, and it might be kind of entertaining for some people to see a real fail, to the point where, like, in no part of my mind was I think I would ever use this footage. I'm kind of lucky I didn't delete it, so I can at least upload this fail video. But yeah, just me on a real off day. Like I said, it might be kind of a bogus video, but you know, me personally, I always like watching, you know, fails or, you know, bloopers or whatever. So I guess just take it as one of those, and hopefully my next video will go a little bit more smoothly. Anyway, here's the video. All right, y'all, we got the rarest of the rare today. We got a 2-for-1. Never really done something like this before, to my knowledge, so, you know, flying by the seat of my pants, I wasn't planning on it, but we're doing it anyway. Today we got some Berea ramen. 5 orders, to be exact. Man, alright, y'all, man. Alright, y'all, today we got a rare one. It's very rare. Alright, y'all, we got a rare one today. We got 2 different kinds of food today. Alright, y'all, we got a rare video today. Alright, y'all, we got a rare video here today. We got 2 different kinds of food, very different, from 2 different places. We got a BK Whopper, a new one that's a little bit weird, and we also have some Berea ramen. So we're really kind of all over the place. Berea ramen, I heard it was a thing these days. I don't know, but I found a place that has something. And basically, you know, like Berea tacos, and they have the consomme soup, and then it has ramen noodles in it. So that's pretty crazy. Not really, but it looks pretty good. Not really, but it looks pretty fire. It smells fire up in here. It smells insane. So we got a little bit of Japanese Mexican, if you will. And we also have a little bit of just all Americana, but not really. This is a new burger from Burger King over here in Korea, and it has 3 different types of meat on it. It has a burger patty. It has some kind of pork on it, not bacon, but like barbecue pork. And it also has a chicken patty on it, supposedly. Yep, I see it in there. And this is called the Smoky Monster Whopper. No, it's called the Smoky Barbecue Monster. And both of these things, they came out to about 13 bucks or so. The Burger King also came, I got some onion rings, and I got a little, you know, Zero Coke. And we might delve into these side things. Originally, I wasn't gonna do this. I was just gonna do one video. Originally, I wasn't planning on doing this, but it just happened this way. So I don't know what happened. Actually, I blacked out. So let's get into it. First, I'm gonna start off with this Berea ramen. You're not gonna get the best visuals, I apologize, but just let me tell you, this is a hefty amount of soup right here. This is that consomme, and the smells, and like, I'll tell you what, man, the smells in here are just wild. Just stewed meat, ramen noodles, you know, you got all the veg in there, you got the spiciness, you got all sorts of herbs and all types of everything in here. So let me go ahead and try this out real quick, see what this is all about. Yeah, like I said, a little Japan Mexican fusion. I don't even know how I'm gonna approach this. Let's try the broth. All right. Should probably turn the hat around. Let's try this broth out real quick. Jeez. That's just so complex, man. That's insanely complex, man. It's got every flavor imaginable. It's got some sourness. I think there's some lime in here. I think it's got this little bit of sweet, a hint of sweet, but salty, savory. It's got the umami. That's wild. That is just wild, man. It's got some oiliness to it, man. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this besides I ain't got no words. The meat in here, let me try that out by itself. Super tender, stewed, some kind of meat, either beef or pork. Sometimes you ain't sure. That's crazy. That cilantro adding a little bit of bitterness to the fifth element. And you're getting this spice, and you're getting a little bit of that spice on the back of on the back note, and you're getting some of that spice on the back note. A little bit spicy, not too much. I could have, I could have went for a little bit spicier, but it is what it is. Does Birria ramen work? Oh, hell yeah. I don't know what it is. Something about why does ramen work well with this? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but I'm almost feeling like anything that has like a good spice to it and a lot of flavor, if you add ramen noodles to it, like a kind of a soup base, then it might be fire. And even if it doesn't have a strong flavor, add ramen to tomato soup. Actually, nah. Usually I'm not a soup guy. Like, I like soup, but if you give me soup, I want something else. I want a grilled cheese. Give me tomato soup, give me a grilled cheese, give me pea soup, give me like a grilled cheese, give me matzo ball soup, give me a corned beef sandwich, you feel me? So give me chicken noodle soup, but then it has that starch factor in it. And that's why I think I'm liking this, because it's not just like you're drinking your meal. It does have a good amount of meat in it, and it has the ramen in it. This one, not so much. I could have used more ramen noodles in it, to be fair. But it has that element, you know what I'm saying? Like any kind of soup that has some kind of starch in it, that's way more up my alley than a soup that doesn't. All right, let me try this burger real quick before it's too late. All right, y'all. So Burger King over here in Korea seems to be on one these days, man. Remember that the last video I did at Burger King here, they had that crazy name, but this one's not so crazy. It's a smoky barbecue Whopper, and so far not looking too crazy. You got the top bun, plenty of mayo and lettuce, some tomatoes, and this is the first thing you see on top, chicken patty. All right. Looking a little bit sad, but it is what it is. Underneath, you have some raw onions, and wow, okay, this is even sadder in my opinion. I thought the pork was gonna be more of a feature, but this is like one of those features that you see like your favorite artist featuring some bogus artist, you know what I'm saying? So the pork on here is actually pieces of barbecued pork. Wouldn't call it pulled pork, wouldn't call it, I don't know what I would call it, but it's little pieces of like barbecue pork, pork chop perhaps. and then the patty down here. Let's try this out. Jesus. Just makes me laugh, man. I gotta say, all the elements are solid. It's just too much. I mean, man, I feel like I'm like overly analyzing stuff these days. And I should just like enjoy the food. Look, I'm enjoying the food. All right, let me take that back. What an amazing amalgamation. This is, I'm just kidding. I gotta keep it real. This is pretty wild though. It hits you with so many different textures and flavors that you're not really sure what to think about it. Definitely has that barbecue. The barbecue sauce comes through hard, comes through really strong, and each element by itself is good. It's quality, or as far as Burger King standards go. I tried a piece of the barbecue pork by itself. Tender, juicy, barbecue-y. The Whopper, it is what it is. The chicken patty, it is what it is as well. I would never think in my wildest fever dream to put this together. But it does get me thinking, why don't they combine more meats? But it does get me thinking a little bit. It does get me pondering what's going on here. I like the mix and match. I like the attempt at a mix and match, I should say. Why not put a beef and pork combination, you know, or beef and chicken and pork. It's like the egg in the chicken conspiracy that I had. I heard that there's a Japanese dish that has egg and chicken. It's a very classic Japanese dish, which, man, I gotta try that someday. Don't get me wrong, if it's real quality, like beef, real quality chicken or pork, just give me that. But we all know that bacon can spice up a burger. It's not that crazy to mix and match different kinds of meat, so why is it kind of a little bit rare? Why don't you see it that much? You know, again, if you're eating expensive steak, I don't need a bacon wrap around it, just give me the steak, but, you know, in the case of like Burger King, combine the chicken and the beef, man. I don't care, and the pork. I feel like people get the idea of mystery meat, you know, like a Spam or like a hot dog. When you start mixing meats like that, like part chicken, part beef, part pork, and then it's got this negative idea behind it, but the more I eat this, honestly, the more I can appreciate it. The texture, it's got a very unique flavor and texture profile too. It's something like I can't really put a finger on except what this is right here. Definitely smoky. Definitely barbecue-y. But the burger on there, the chicken with the mayo, it's just turning into this like fast food Frankenstein, which I'm actually enjoying. Let's just go back and forth a little bit with it. All right, that's kind of weird. I can't lie. These are such differing flavors and like styles of food. I can't lie. I can't lie on that one. Probably should not be eaten together. I can't lie, y'all. I'm just not feeling it today.